Welcome to Chick Chatter.
You can find us on Instagram.
And you can find us on YouTube.
Well, well, well. Welcome back, ladies. I feel like it's been a minute.
It
Mm,
has.
it has been.
Maybe. No, we had a really good last episode though with all the ladies up there. I think it was really good. A really good conversation.
It
Yeah, it
was.
was good. It
I
was good.
did. Yeah. I enjoyed it.
I think we need to definitely put something together where we schedule the young people.
Mm.
Mhm.
I think we should schedule the young ladies up here.
The one was
Because
like,
we got enough of them. I think we can have a
Mm.
good conversation with them. No, you don't think so?
I think it would be a great conversation. We might
Yeah,
have
like get
disclaimers
all
on.
our girls.
some disclaimers.
Put out some
What?
disclaimers.
Tawana put some disclaimers.
Why? What kind of disclaimer? For what?
All of us gonna come out their mouth, girl.
Oh, in that
I mean,
aspect. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
listen, well, that's what we want. We want the unfiltered truth.
And that's why we're gonna put that
And that's what
disclaimer.
we're gonna get to. We're gonna get
Right. So that's what we looking for. That's what we want. So y'all, we want y'all to bring it to us.
Mm.
okay.
So I think it'll be good
What you got for us today?
to have them. So have y'all seen on the news the VH Virginia High School Sports League track meet where I'm not exactly sure which race it was, but it was a relay. She had a baton, but one of the girls, as one of the runners was passing the other girl, she got the runner that was passing, um, got hit in the head with the baton by another runner, and so the girl who did the girl that hit the other runner said it wasn't intentional. She can understand by the video how it looks. It looks like it was intentional, but she would never do that. So, did y'all see it, and what do y'all think?
I saw it. And if it wasn't intentional, what happened? What did
Did
she ever say?
did it look intentional to you?
It looked very intentional. I mean, like the woman ended up with a concussion.
Yeah.
But why would she do that? Because I mean, she looked like she just kept hitting her. So if it wasn't intentional, why was she consistently hitting her?
I don't know. To me, it didn't look like she hit her more than once, but it definitely looked intentional to me. Now she said, I think what she's saying is basically she lost her balance. Like she was losing her balance, and that's what happened. Like it wasn't a intentional. It was a, you know, I'm losing my balance type of swing, and she didn't mean to hit her. But the girl that got hit was saying, okay, if it wasn't intentional, then why didn't she apologize yet?
Oh, she didn't apologize.
Well, this was earlier, so I don't know now. I did hear that the staff from the school that the girl, the runner that did the hitting, the staff from the athletic department did apologize, but I don't know if she apologized personally.
Well, we have our resident uh
Mm.
track
Don't
uh
throw me under the bus like that.
we have our resident
Mm-mm.
track participant. So I don't know what did you
Right, Snap.
what were your races? What did you do?
Thank you for trying to throw me up under the bus.
That is not throwing you under the bus. That's you
But
got
Nell
expertise
was
with that.
Nell. You could have left it with Nell. She was a whole track manager. Go ahead and explain it to him, Nell.
What?
You
What am
see
I
how she pointed that
explaining?
back over. You see how she did.
Right. Well, like, what am I explaining? I was
She
the
did that,
track
and then
manager, but what
Have you
what
ever
what
seen?
am I
Have you ever
explaining?
seen that? Have you ever seen us run with our arms like that in a relay?
No, it
Okay.
looked very intentional to me.
so
That
the reason why I threw it, not threw it over to you, I punted it to you is because you ran track, you kind of get the ins and the outs of even as an athlete, even when you're tired, you're feeling like something great to happen, what you would do, what your body, what you would do, during those times. And like, well, you just kind of responded that you've never
Once
seen it.
once she wasn't in a tiring race. That wasn't like a relay, like a long distance relay. We could tell
Mhm.
by the way they was running. That's number one. So you ain't that tired if you've been practicing. That you
And
would
it was all on
that
the
you would
inside
do
lane. So maybe it was a
and
800.
800 is still not a time run race like that. That
Mm-mm.
you would be so tired that your arms going like this. It don't work like that.
And I mean, look like she pounded that girl, I think twice.
And she
Well,
was a
I only say 800 because normally those are the races where you can move on
But
400
you
too,
can
I
move in
think. But
lane.
those are the ones where you can
No,
move out of your lane.
you can't move out of
Mm.
the lanes in the 100. You can't move out in the 200. You
Right,
can't move out in the 400. You can't.
right. So
Let's go
I'm
with it.
thinking it's a 800 relay or something else because you can't move
Still
out of
ain't
your lane.
got that for her
Okay.
and she a senior. So I'm assuming that she's been running track for a minute.
Who the girl that did the hitting is a senior?
They're seniors.
Oh
So
my God.
in track, you have strides. You have to have a
Mhm.
stride, right?
Right.
Mhm.
And I've never seen a track runner. Maybe a little kid would run like that, but not nobody in high school.
Oh Lord.
Because if that's the way you run, then your coach is piss poor.
But
Right.
you risked all of that and you
Yeah,
got
so
disqualified.
I would have rather she just said it was so to me when she said it was an accident, nothing about her response made me think it was an accident. Because let me tell you, if I was in a relay and I ran a mini and I was running so hard that my baton hit somebody in the head, I would be so
Instantly.
shocked that I would immediately stop. I know I'll never
Instantly.
forget
Mm.
this race. And she tumbling. Now I'm over her like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Right.
None
And
of
she
that
didn't
happened.
do that.
Yeah, I would have rather her just say, I made a terrible mistake. Like I did it. I made a mistake.
Mhm.
Because it's kind of, and then some people trying to take up for it. It's just, I'm like, I'm happy the girl didn't have more than what she could have had. Because she
Yeah.
could have hit her, and it don't matter how hard she hit her.
Right.
She broke her own stride. But
Right.
she could have tumbled and busted her head wide open or hit somebody else. It was just a whole
Right.
bunch of stuff that could have
Because
happened
people are downplaying it
at
because the
one incident.
baton is light and basically it's like
Mm-mm.
it can't be that a baton
It's
only
still
weighs,
metal.
huh?
It's metal.
Right.
And she had
So
a
Yeah.
concussion, right? Don't she have a
Yeah,
concussion?
she did, but they were saying was no way her skull could be cracked because the baton is only, 1.5 pounds or whatever. Just basically talking about the size and the weight of the baton and like anything, if you put your own force behind it, could be
thank you, Neil.
harmful.
This is a bottle of lotion. Y'all can't
Right,
even
right,
don't wait something. But if I'm running full speed and I knock you upside your head with
right.
it,
It's gonna hurt.
it's gonna hurt. I don't know. I'm gonna pray for her. I'll pray for her. No, for real, because she probably ruined like the rest of her running career. If she had plans to go to college,
Mm.
Right,
That's
the
right.
recruiter gonna think about that 10 times over. Like,
right.
I don't think I can risk that,
So she would definitely need to apologize,
So
like
sincerely.
so did the
sincerely, like straight come in and be like, "I sincerely apologize. I made a
right.
mistake." Because didn't the girl say she tried to pass her earlier and she couldn't, so she knew once she got on the straightaway that she was just gonna kick it into gear and pass her because she
The
ain't
one
had
that
that
got
much
hit.
time. Hmm?
The one that got hit.
Right? Yeah, she said she had tried before earlier to pass her, and I don't know what it was, but then she said, "Okay, well, once we round this curve, I'm gonna go
Hmm.
try to pass her." And nah, baby girl said, "Nah, you ain't coming past me."
I
And
think
that's
parents
what it looked
have
like to
taken,
me.
yeah, parents have taken the what sports and coaching is really about. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Right,
Any sport,
Mm.
you're gonna learn how to be a great loser. You're gonna be sad, but you ain't
you
gonna be no
have to.
sore
You have to
loser.
learn.
But you have to understand in sports that one day you can win and one
That's
day you
true.
you will not.
Exactly,
And
That's
how you
true.
gonna
exactly.
handle it. And most coaches gonna teach you, you're gonna get on the track and work harder.
Right,
Hmm.
Even if you work harder, you still might not win.
right,
Not go hit somebody upside the head.
It
right.
looked like very poor sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
I
did
feel
the
like
entire
almost
school get disqualified or she got disqualified?
I don't
The
know.
race got disqualified. The
Okay, so just that
What
race.
that's being? Say I didn't run track. So what does that mean when they say the race got disqualified?
So whatever the guidelines are, they had a lot of things that they could have done, but they
Mm-hmm.
disqualified that race. The race that she was in, they
Mm-hmm.
disqualified her school from that particular race.
Just that particular event.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So she messed up a lot of other students from her
Well,
school
just
for that.
whoever else was running with her. Normally in the
Three,
relay, it's
the other
four
three people.
people.
The
So
other
the
But
other
still,
three people,
what if those people had scholarships? What if, it's like,
no, it ain't them. It ain't testing your integrity.
Yeah, it ain't going that one race ain't gonna make
okay,
coach say I would not pick her because her team got not her.
Yeah,
I'm
cause
talking about the other people.
right,
right.
right. Okay.
It's just I don't,
That is wild though. When I saw it, I was like, whoa.
And then when I found out it was local, I said, "Oh no!"
Yeah, when I saw VHSA, I was like, oh my
Right?
goodness.
Because I just saw the clip and I was like, "Oh,
That's in the state of Virginia.
right." I was like, "Oh,
it's ugly though. It
It
could have
is.
got so ugly.
yeah, it could have went left.
And
It
I'm
could have been
dead serious
a
because
lot worse."
I would have been looking like I would have been shocked had it been my child. But then
Right.
after I got over that shock for 0.5 seconds,
Right.
on the bleachers, I was going.
Mm-hmm.
I felt
Mm-hmm.
bad for the little girl though when I saw her on the news crying.
Oh, she was on the news.
Mm.
Yeah. If it was an accident though, I think
Cause
she
it's
gotta,
she's local. She's
she gotta
here.
do more than cry.
Oh.
And as her parent, I would have been on that news like, my baby did not do that
Mm.
intentionally.
Right.
But then again, we would have said, because then you see her run up to her and try to help her get up. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
You
Exactly.
have nothing to
Because
say.
instantly that's what it should have been. Like once you
Yeah.
realize, oh my goodness, I done hit this girl in the head. It should have just been like, I'm gonna just stop and help her because the girl went off to the side. So you see, she
Right.
done
Yeah.
stumbled, lost her balance. You still going? Like, hello?
Mhm.
You say,
Like,
hello.
yeah, like what? Girl, do you know you just knocked me in the head? Like, what's going on?
And
So not
that would have showed better sportsmanship.
Absolutely.
Sawyer. When I say he would have fried whoever,
Who?
my
Coach
coach,
Sawyer.
our old coach, Coach
Mm-hmm.
Sawyer, I probably would have never ran another race.
Why you
First of
say that
all,
to her?
In your uniform and going on about your business.
he would
Just
have
going on.
cussed you out.
Oh, baby.
You would have got cussed out.
Yeah.
See, those were the times that parents, they didn't care or they didn't even worry about, oh, if you got cussed out, it was a reason or something,
Yeah.
Yeah. He would cuss you out in front of your parents, though. But
That's what I'm saying. But the parents still gonna sit on the sideline like they just coaching. So
Mm-hmm.
she
that's what it
deserved
is.
it.
Yeah,
Mm.
Right.
like, yeah, Johanna said she deserved.
Like, sorry.
And you be like, did you hear that man? You be like,
No,
man,
he got me and this girl named Alexis. When I say oh my God.
he
Whatever
fried
we
you.
did at that track meet that pissed him off, and we sitting out there and they called that 400 race, which is not our race because we sprinters. And I heard they said Tawana times, Alexis, we was
Like,
like,
we don't run this. Why
"Man,
you
they
put us in
got the
this race?
wrong people." Girl, he was like, go. He already knew we was gonna screw up because we sprinters. Girl, we got on that block. They shot that gun and we gone. Pew! We hit that 200. After that 200, baby, it was all
Tapped
down.
out.
It was all downhill. We look like little monkeys. Couldn't hardly run.
What? You look like little
He
monkeys.
was he was standing at the end of the finish line, like, try me again. And I was like, oh my,
Tapped out.
tapped out. We look so dumb.
Both
Yeah,
of them.
because that's longer then, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a whole lap.
He knew how to
Oh
get us back.
Lord.
He got us. I was
He got you.
got us, girl. It was so embarrassing. It
Yeah,
was
that's
so
Because
a
y'all were
whole
doing all
lap.
that talking.
mm-hmm. He ain't gonna keep telling you to do the same thing over and over again. He gonna show you. The show me coach. That we
Oh, one of those.
yeah.
Yeah.
Track used to be so fun though.
Oh my God, we had the best times.
It used to be fun.
But
Look,
to Tawana's,
win, lose, or draw.
Right.
That,
you had a good time. But see, to Tawana's point, parents make sports horrible now
I
they
think
because
do.
so.
they get so
Involved.
involved in it that they be ready to fight everybody.
Right. Right. And they ruin it for the kids.
So
Because their agendas are wrong. Everybody think their kid going to the pros,
Mm-hmm.
your kid going to the Olympics instead of what sports is created to be. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's to
That's
Right.
teach
true.
you sportsmanship. It's to teach you how to overcome adversity. It's to teach you how to
Right.
respect the leaders. It's a lot of things
Mm-hmm.
that
It's a
come
lot of things.
with
That's why I feel
sports.
like kids need to play for that
Discipline.
reason, just to
Yeah.
learn those things.
Instead of
Well,
telling the kids, you just trying to go to college for free. So you won't have
Right.
no student loan.
right, right.
Right.
You know what
Or
I'm
you
saying?
gonna go pro.
Yeah, that's all
Because that
that.
ain't
Get
always
pro,
it.
you're gonna get pro. Oh God.
We doing
Cuss
it
the
for fun.
coaches out.
So
I ain't
thank you
know.
for listening to Chick Chatter. If you can subscribe to us on Instagram and YouTube, we greatly appreciate it. I'm sure you're enjoying us, so you might as well go on and do that. Comment as well. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Chick Chatter.
Oh, you
Well,
can find us on Instagram.
And you can find us on YouTube.
Lord help us.
I'm out with
Help
step
us.
on the track, girl.
She's showing
Help
them
us.
teeth and was like,
She's still on this track, honey. She done started her
uh-huh.
4x100 relay.
I know.
It made her mad.
Right.
Messed up.
Right.
Bitsy.
So I
What
and
else you got?
I think the consistency is we feel like it was done on purpose, and she just needs to own it.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
she's young.
Right.
She
I
young.
mean, you can recover from it, but you're gonna have to own it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, um, so what else do I have? So is anybody following the measles outbreak?
I haven't followed it, but I do know that they said that um this has been the worst in the past in 10 years or something.
Yeah, because we ain't had no measles. Measles been wiped out forever. But now we have a lot of people that are not vaccinating.
So I
And
guess that
so,
goes to a good question. Do you all feel that vaccination is important? Because a lot of parents, a lot of people aren't. And then when COVID came, remember, a lot of people were refusing to get vaccinated. So,
right.
not just COVID, but do you find being vaccinated is an important thing?
I do. I mean, personally, because to me, it says a lot. If you look at, like, when was the last time you really start hearing about measles? Because it was
Mhm.
wiped out way back when because everybody was getting vaccinated. So you had to get measles, mumps, rubella, like all of these vaccinations
Chicken
before you
pop.
chicken pox
Chickenpox.
before
I've
you
never
went to
had
school.
chickenpox.
I've never had chicken pox.
Yeah, neither have I.
I
I don't
did.
remember getting vaccinated for it. But what I'm saying
No.
is those are things that you rarely hear anymore. Like I don't even
Mm-hmm.
remember the kids getting our kids, any of our kids,
Yeah, chicken
having
pop.
chicken pox.
They
Or
didn't.
No.
mumps. Remember mumps. Mumps is something too, right?
But
That they get
yeah, but I
vaccinated
mean,
for.
did any of the kids have chicken pox?
Not mine. My daughter
Right.
didn't.
Yeah, my daughter and sister had it.
I
My
had it.
sister gave it to my daughter.
I don't think Shay had it.
I've never had it.
Have it. I had it. My brother got chicken pox, and my mama made him give it
I
to me.
have to ask
So she can get it all over. Get
She
over.
did.
Darnell.
She ain't had time to be dealing with it at
Said,
two separate
go rub
times.
your sister, and
That is so mean.
But they did. I
I
heard
thought
that
it
They
was
did stuff
before.
like
hard.
that, yeah.
I was
I
mad, but I
heard
thought
that
it
before.
was hard. She was like, "That don't
She
make
didn't
sense."
want to deal with it twice.
I
Get
don't
it out
blame.
the way.
Get it out the way.
Yes.
So
Just
my
one little
fear
sick
was I knew I
episode and
didn't.
let's move on.
Yeah.
My fear was because I did not have it as a child.
You
I
thought you
was
would give it to the baby.
afraid that Rashay would get it and then I would have it. But she
Um,
never had it. So I never had the chicken pox. So even as an adult, when they start talking about, oh, you need to get the shingles vaccination.
no, I never had
Well,
it.
why? Do I
Oh, I
need to
had
get it?
that. I got the shingle vaccination.
But see, you only need to get it if you had the chicken pox.
Mm. Because I
Because the
heard that
chicken
it's a form of chicken
it
pox.
is. Because they say once you have chicken pox, it's just dormant in your system and that's how you get shingles. And so I'm like, well, if I ain't never had chicken pox, there's no need of me getting the
You get the
shingles
single.
vaccination.
Yeah,
Because
why
they
would
was
I
like,
give
well, at
myself the
this point in your
shingles?
life, because you never had it, you would get.
Right,
I would get chicken pox. I wouldn't get shingles.
right.
I think with any immunization, I mean, it's up to the individual if they want to have.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Do we like it?
No.
Absolutely not, because now it's just gonna spread. And you pray that my shots I got in 1975 is still,
There was a doctor talking about that. They was talking about the
but it's still
vaccinations and the
working.
years,
You know
and if
what I'm
it was
saying?
still valid. Yes, they said. I
Yeah.
mean, if you have it, it's good. And I think I updated mine probably in 2017
We
because I was
updated what?
We
Your
traveling.
vaccination?
went to college, didn't we? Again. We got that
Uh,
we got that
Maybe yeah.
So what was the thing that a lot of people have on their arm and it looks like it's a little
I don't have that
circle?
either.
Oh, that's my mom in them age group.
Oh, okay, okay. Because I'm
Some
like,
of us got it
what
too
was
in
And my
that?
70 because Kim got one on
my
her
brother
arm, but
got
I
one
don't have
too.
it.
So that was
Yeah.
the 60s.
Some of us in the late 60s and the early 70s got it, but I don't have it.
I don't have it, but I was wondering
I don't remember what
what kind of
vaccination
shot
it
was that?
was though.
Oh, okay.
It probably was one shot and they yeah.
But why did it make a scar?
Right.
Probably had some fire in it. I don't
That's
know.
terrible. But they said that measles is like super contagious. So now they have cases
Mm.
in Maryland and Virginia
Oh,
It's
now it's
always,
here.
it's
because
always
somebody was in the Dulles air. I want to say Dulles Airport.
Oh,
They had a
yes.
time. They had a terminal. Like basically, if you were in the airport on this day and this terminal around this time, somebody that came through there had the measles.
why
And
would you get
so,
on the airplane if you know you got the measles?
and maybe they didn't know
Maybe I
Uh,
don't
because they
know.
say it takes 2 weeks for it
for it
to
to come
like
out.
show up.
Yeah.
But it's like the flu then, it can be up to
Oh no,
in your system until for 2 weeks.
yeah, that's like
Mm,
listen,
Like the COVID
listen,
was.
exactly.
yeah,
Like
I
here
ain't
we go.
laughing. But here we go.
So I'm gonna
I
pray
right.
that
guess
my
that to each their own, and we hope that our shots from the 70s
yeah,
and when we went to
yeah
college
are holding strong.
is still working. That's what we hope.
Hmm.
Exactly.
Because
What
I'm gonna
else you
be
got?
mad if I get
Mm-mm-mm.
some damn measles.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, have y'all heard about Odell Beckham being
No,
a
what?
defendant against Diddy?
In that lawsuit.
What?
What?
I
He never
said
did it.
what? A defendant against Diddy.
Oh, against him.
Yes.
When you do that? Because he in one where he is in it with Diddy. Like it's somebody suing him,
Let me
Diddy.
let me check. Let me
Oh,
double check, honey,
wow.
before I
So what
before I
they saying,
misspeak.
Tawana?
That she basically was raped and all that stuff. And she named them in her lawsuit. So it's against them. He's in the thing with Diddy.
So I know that
Oh,
she
okay. My
turning
bad.
against
So
Diddy.
he's a defendant
Oh, he's a defendant, right? With
Yeah.
him.
as I guess alongside
Oh,
Diddy.
Dale Beck. See,
So my
these are
bad.
men that can get booty anywhere. Like, why in
You
the world are y'all snatching butts?
What?
just say
What?
snatching butts.
Oh my
Snatching,
god.
well, snatching cat, whatever you
Oh
want to
my
call it.
god.
Why? Because I mean,
I think that's straight across the board. We always say that. Like I feel like it's somebody for everybody, and taking vagina or booties or whatever you do, like raping should just never occur. To me,
Right.
in my mind, it's like the worst of the worst people get ass. You know what I'm saying? He a whole football player.
Right.
some people that be looking like their face is a knuckle biscuit and they got some ass.
Not a knuckle biscuit. They
Their
look a
face
mess.
be looking
Like
like big
what?
knuckle, like toe up,
I
you
don't
know.
Oh
know,
Lord.
but
It look like knuckle
he
biscuits,
is
and they be having
innocent
men
until proven guilty.
and women.
Right. So it says Drewski and Odell Beckham
Who is
basically say that
Drewski?
the allegations are unfounded.
I
Who is
want
Drewski?
everybody to be like Jigga. When somebody do it, say whatever it is, sue them back. That's the only way it's gonna make me feel like them people is lying. Because
She's
when I
standing with her
say
boo.
I'm saying he stood 10 toes down, girl. He sued that girl. And she
She
has
stand by her
nothing
man.
that he needs. It's the
Mhm.
principle for him.
That
So I
is
Right.
true,
feel
though.
like if people putting you in these lawsuits and saying you doing all that, if you know goodness well you ain't do it, sue
Right.
them.
Sue 'em. That's
Like don't
right.
put my name
That's
in that
right.
mess.
Don't put
Exactly.
me in
I
it.
don't want to be part of. And this is another thing. I think that once it's found out that the person lied, they should be having the charges should be held against them.
Oh, absolutely. But I
Yeah.
mean, I
Because
guess that's the purpose of them suing them. Like, they're like, okay, you're not gonna try to drag my name through the mud, so guess what? I'm suing you.
But
but
the
sometimes people
disclaimer for
can't
me
do
would
that.
be I need you to get sued and give me all your little bit of money because you ain't got as
Not
much
all
money as
your little bit of money.
because these are rich people. I need your little bit of money. Give me
Right.
that. You can put it on my
Mhm.
canteen. I mean on your canteen. And the same amount of years they was trying to send me to jail. That's
You
why
need
I
to
need
go.
you to go to jail for the same amount of
Right.
time too.
Right.
And stop saying I'm sorry, I ain't mean to say it. Then you get to go on
Oh
about
no,
your
you
little
meant
life.
it.
Because I'm
Yeah,
still
I
What
don't
you
hot
was
like
about
doing.
the Emmett Till thing. That lady, all them years later, come
That's
back,
so
and then
awful.
I mean, she looking like a little a raisin, a raisin. That's how old she was.
Before she told
Can
the
you
truth.
imagine
Before
if
she
his
told
mama was
that
still
that
alive?
it was a lie. And the child, and she was able to live her life.
Could
She
you imagine
lived
if
her
his
life.
mama was still alive though?
Mm-mm.
Was his mom alive when she did that? Yeah.
No.
She wasn't alive.
Not when she told the truth.
Not when she told the truth.
I don't
Oh,
know.
see, she did that because I would have got
I would
crushed
have
up
Because
went
he
to
by
should
her
have
early
been
that
grave. I would have got
right.
her.
because that's
He should have
wrong.
been eating her up.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's why I'm saying that these people need to be held accountable
They
because
do.
Right.
it is horrible. That child lost his life, and you
For
have
nothing.
lived your life. In talking about, she told her people later on that she lied. Well, too late.
Right.
Too late. You
I mean,
should have
but they
never
didn't
lied
care
in the first
back then
place.
anyway. They didn't need a reason to kill a
Oh
black
no, they didn't.
boy, man, child, baby. They don't care. They didn't care.
But she
But
didn't have to.
stop confessing when you finna die. Don't we don't
That's
want
my
to know it
thing
then.
on your
Right.
deathbed. Oh, now you're
Exactly. Go
trying to get
on,
to
take it to
heaven.
your grave at this point.
Yeah.
You could not. They're trying to get to heaven.
But she
So
should
they
have kept
trying to
that to
let
herself.
they figure go on and do my confession.
Right.
God gonna have mercy on me.
But God is merciful.
He
So
is
He is.
merciful.
I ain't gonna be in God category. So let him do what he do with them. As
Exactly.
far as us, for me, I don't got mercy like that. And if I was his mom and was still alive, I would have choked the shit out
Oh
of her.
Lord. Thank God for your grace.
Yes,
Yeah, I
that's
mean, I thank
terrible.
God for his grace. And also, I wonder, I really wonder how great of a life she may have had. Because I mean, I should not hope that she had some turmoil,
We
but
do.
she should have thought about that consistently of what she did to a whole family.
She should have never lied.
She should have never lied.
That boy was a baby though.
She should have
Yes.
never lied.
Come on, he whistling at her. She probably once again, she probably looked like a knuckle biscuit and was should have hoped somebody was whistling at her tail.
Especially
Right.
when she knew what the outcome would be.
Thank
You know
you.
Right.
what I'm saying? It's kind of
Right.
like she should have just said nothing. Ain't
Right.
nobody whistling. I was whistling at myself. That's what I would
But
do.
you knew in that era what was gonna happen.
And knew
Yeah.
he didn't whistle.
So
You
she
knew he
didn't
didn't do
care.
anything. And he's
She
so
didn't care.
and no matter how much he said he did not do anything during that time, they didn't care. Well, shoot, the way the people act now, they
We
wouldn't
don't
care.
Right. Right.
If you bold enough to go up on the Capitol, then come on now.
Those were mighty fine people. They were
Let
just
our
visiting.
president tell it.
They were
Mighty
visiting.
fine people.
care.
They
Ain't
were
my
visiting.
Mm, mm.
So, Dion, do you have any chick choices?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, I do.
stir it up.
I
We know
know,
when it's
right?
when it's
Turn
we
the
know when
phone.
it's about to go down. She put these glasses on, honey.
No, I don't have no, no, See, I figured I'd be real good today because I was tired. So, chick choices. Do you miss what do you miss the most about being a kid?
What? Not having bills? The
everything.
responsibilities of an adulthood. Period. Everything. The freedom of no worries, no cares. That's what you tell kids today. Like don't rush to grow up for real. Because you don't get it. Like you can
Some
just go to sleep, get up whenever. I mean, you might have some childhood responsibilities, but you ain't
Hmm.
got to worry about no
right. That's
bills.
it.
Right. You ain't gotta worry about covering somebody else if they got food, clothes, and all that, because somebody worried about and taking care of you.
Don't have a car note, mortgage,
Nothing. Nothing. Not
rent.
The
a bill.
question
And
should
not
No
be,
a
bill.
worry.
what do you wish you had not said when you was a kid? I
I
can't
can't
wait
wait
to
to be
get
grown.
grown.
That was like if the
That part.
dumbest thing. I think that's the dumbest thing I've ever said in
But
my
we only
life.
know that now.
Oh God.
Exactly. But
I would
now
have
I know that was
said
the
that.
dumbest thing I've ever said in my life is I can't wait to get grown. Okay.
Mm-mm-mm. It
And
ain't
not
always
realizing
start
you
that.
can be grown longer than you are a child, most cases.
Child.
Baby.
If you can, live to be that long, but
If I
Ooh,
could
child.
put them words back in my throat.
girl, it wouldn't even come out. If the thought came, I was like, oh, just shut up. But
Right.
get on, get on, get
Don't
on.
Mm-mm.
rush it. Press pause.
Don't rush it.
Listen. Racing in the street with no shoes on.
Oh, it was fun then, though.
Oh, it's the
Child.
street lights come not catching me. That's it.
Street lights
Yeah,
come
that's
on.
all you had to
So I
do.
gotta wait
That's my only worry. Don't let these street lights catch me.
for the street lights catch you.
Don't let the street lights catch me, and not to mess up in school.
That part.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
your
Clean
only
up this
worry.
house. Clean up this
Clean,
That's your
house.
only
clean up the
job.
house is what, child.
That's the only job you had.
Good Lord.
Mm,
Mm.
mm, mm. Wow, this has been great. We welcome, we thank you for listening to us. We hope you are enjoying our conversation. Go and subscribe to us on YouTube and Instagram. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Chick Chatter.
You can find us on Instagram.
And you can find us on YouTube. Okay, back to Chick Choices. Let's see. If have you ever had a wardrobe malfunction in public?
Ooh.
Oh,
So I thought about this and I was like, when I thought of malfunction, I thought about the Super Bowl. But I did also think, I guess it would be a malfunction. One day it was real windy and I had on a skirt.
and it flew up.
That thing flew up.
Go ahead, Marilyn.
Marilyn Monroe moment, huh? Oh, I was so embarrassed. I was embarrassed.
I've had one in a swimsuit though. Because I used to love
Really?
to swim and I used to love to jump off the diving board and stuff like that. So you go jumping and you hit that water and bring. But you got good reflex. So
Oh, you got to do that. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
But I don't know about no clothes.
Like,
My shoes though. We fell down them steps.
Oh, at the club that time.
your heel come off. I mean, I just think about simple stuff like, your button coming to loose or something like that.
Now
I
I
mean,
had to get my button pop
like
open,
losing a button, yeah.
and I got big boobs, so I'm
This lady,
Showing all your tits.
like, oh my god.
you would think she had Dolly Parton tatas the way she talked. That's
She
what you
do.
would think.
She kind of do.
I do 38 double D.
Good God.
People pay to get these.
No.
Mine is natural.
I know that's right.
Okay, let's do another. See, this is one I was hoping to have all four of us, but so I'll do another one instead. What is your favorite pizza toppings?
Cheese.
Well,
Really? That's
Mm-hmm.
cheese and spinach and pepperoni.
yeah, I like spinach on it too.
I
I
mean,
didn't
I
think that
like
I
onion,
would.
like veggie. Just don't put like no anchovies or olives. Like I like the veggie
Yeah, I don't do
pizza,
them.
but a lot of times I'm gonna pick the olives off and maybe the mushrooms, but the onions and the green peppers, I like those.
Yeah, I like a mushroom and cheese pizza. I kind of stumbled on that by accident. I ended up getting the wrong. So when I ordered the pizza, the wrong one came. But by the time I got home, that's what was on it.
And you ate it.
So I was like, I
I'm gonna eat
don't
this
want
pizza.
this.
Yeah.
But then I tried, and I was like, you know what? It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It
So
was,
I
I
want
don't
to
know who
say,
ordered it and how they had, but it actually, the mushrooms had flavor. You know what I mean? It wasn't
I
bad at
mean,
all.
mushrooms okay. I just don't like the texture. I really like this
Mm.
barbecue, the Hawaiian pizza, the barbecue chicken. And so the sauce is not um tomato sauce. It's like barbecue sauce, cheese,
Uh-huh.
and then it has onion and chicken on it.
So I'm gonna tell y'all when y'all come up here, come back to VSU, you know where that Vincenzo's is?
Oh, they got some good food, baby.
They have a
On
pizza
the
called
boulevard?
buffalo chicken.
Yes, I've been
They
going
have
this.
a buffalo chicken pizza.
I ain't gonna eat that, but yeah.
Yeah.
I promise you.
I like the
I've
buffalo
had
chicken.
other places that had tried to mirror that buffalo chicken. And
Hmm.
you'd be like, you know, it's one place that it's good. I mean, and I stumbled across that because for lunch they have a buffet. So you get to taste everything that's on their menu. And that, but it's been years ago when I had it. And I was like, this thing is darn good.
Check for that thing, girl. When I was in college, I got the cussing out of my life. And it was like,
What?
what is the bin? What is it? B. He started spelling it, and I was
You
like,
wrote a check.
I did. I did. But I said he was pissed off.
Like what in the what we writing
I
checks
got
for
food
what
on
now?
campus. I was like, you ain't got food in the I was like, go to the cab. He was pissed, girl. He was pissed.
Oh Lord. The kids today don't get it though. They got so many options.
So many options, baby. I wish they had all them options when we
We
was in
ain't have all that.
school.
Yeah, don't they? Because they have like what,
Everything is
Chick-fil-A.
around that corner
Chick-fil-A,
now. They got Chick-fil-A, they got
everything.
Cookout, they got Wawa,
Oh
like
yeah, all
everything is
around there. Yeah,
yeah.
child.
Mm.
These children don't know what it's like.
They
Ooh,
don't.
mm-mm,
What
mm-mm.
is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Yeah, no, I don't do all that. I don't have an answer. Because I ain't trying a
Dang,
whole
you
bunch of
making me
stuff.
think.
So the weirdest thing, when I was in elementary school, we had to do some type of learning different cultures and food and stuff. So that's the first time I've ever had calamari, but at the time she didn't call it that. It was
Mm.
just squid because it was not the fried nothing. It was straight
Oh.
up that rubbery thing, you know.
Mm.
And then dates.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
And I think now because you eat it, like we go to the restaurant, we get calamari. So now
Right.
in my head, I'm like, oh, that's not weird. Like, so I guess yeah. I mean, it's different,
It's
but we eat
different.
calamari. We eat sushi. We eat like
Have you ever had what is the caviar?
I tasted it.
I seen it.
It's not
Yeah.
my cup of tea.
Yeah,
And see, I'm one of them people who like to be like, I tasted it before I say that I don't like something.
mm-hmm.
I,
Because I don't like to be like, oh no, I don't like that, and I ain't never tried it. So
oh,
I'll be
that's
like,
me.
okay, yeah, I don't like it because really you don't know if you like it. So I don't
I
like to
don't
be
like it.
like, I don't like it because I ain't tried it. So I really don't know if I like it.
It ain't
But
chicken.
we
I
did
don't.
have it on a cruise one time. Now that I did try, but I did not. Donnell tried the escargot. I want to do that.
Oh no, I will not do snails.
Mm-mm.
I haven't even
I
tried.
couldn't bring myself because to me the food stuff starts mentally, and I can't. It's in my head. Like I know I can't eat no snail.
Right. I just don't. It just feels like snot. Oh no.
Exactly. So yeah, I can't get past texture. I mean, if I can't eat an egg, I know I can't eat no snail.
And so what I've been, you know, in my adult time, you know, these past few years, I look at it as if you can, you know, do the bubble derby, then you probably should be able to do. So you should probably be able to deal with some stuff, right?
Yeah.
So
In that case, yeah.
that's
But
rubber.
it
That tastes
No,
like.
like that.
no.
But yeah, still no. I can't.
See, and that's why I thought about. I was like, well, if I can do that, then
That
Why?
is true.
Why is that the comparison?
because
It
in
is a true
order to
comparison,
convince
though.
myself of if you can do that, then why not be able to try other stuff?
Have mercy.
You put that in your mouth. So what else?
That is a true. I never thought of it that way, Dion. But that is true.
That is true. Like,
But I still ain't trying.
I'm still not gonna do escargot.
Ain't doing it.
Mm-mm. Right. I can't do it. I even have a problem trying deer. A lot of people eat
Mm.
deer, but I just be like, "Oh, that's Bambi. Why y'all doing it? Don't eat the deer."
Don't
I,
eat the deer, huh?
because in my head, I can't get past so I can't.
You can't get past Bambi. Oh, you so
I can't get
Aw.
past. It's in my head.
I don't care about the chickens. I just don't. I ain't thinking
I
about the chickens getting their heads plucked off.
no.
Just give me
Mm-mm,
some chicken. That's what
mm-mm.
I
But
want.
that's like Donnell said. He went to a like a beef factory where you know you see
Tour
them
how they.
how they killing them and all that stuff. Now,
mm.
see, after that, you be like, well, what make you want? I don't want to eat it.
Right. Yeah, I would have to become a vegan.
Yeah,
And I mean,
that's why I couldn't watch. Did y'all ever watch that movie? What is it? You are what you eat, or what is it?
Mm-hmm.
That movie where everybody was eating, and then I mean,
oh,
everybody
some
was
about some
watching and
forks or
talking about,
something.
huh?
Is that the forks? Something forks
Mm-mm.
and spoons and knives and forks and knives. It was
What?
something on Netflix. Something
Uh,
on Netflix.
was it on Netflix or Prime? It was on one of those though.
I haven't seen it, but what is it about? So you
But
eat.
basically, it's just about all the food, the contaminations, and all the different things, the way that food is made and how it affects you, and all these different things. And so,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people was changing their eating habits based off of that movie,
So what they
like
eat now? Lettuce.
not eating. I think now a lot of people have reverted back, but when they first watched that movie, it was like, oh no, I ain't eating it.
Oh, okay.
So, and now I can't remember the name of
That's what I
it.
was saying there. What are they eating? Lettuce.
Because
Oh
at this
Lord,
point, the lettuce don't even last like it used to. Like
At
the
all.
vegetables
baby,
don't. It's insane, yo. It's like the bread.
nothing.
My bread not soft after 2 days. Like what's going on? I
But I
don't.
feel like bread be lasting longer now.
Man, don't. I like
Well,
my
that
bread.
means it's more preservatives if it does.
Right.
Mm-mm.
No, so listen,
Ugh.
I have decided that I'm going to do a garden. And
Oh,
so I bought my seeds.
Yeah, I don't like your granddaddy.
I know
okay.
that's what Tamarian said. I bought my seeds and I already germinated them. So now I need to get my dirt and stuff so I can put them in some pots.
So what are you gonna grow?
So my bag came with 35 different things, but so
Oh,
far, what I've pulled out is basil, broccoli, cantaloupe, bell peppers, tomatoes, and cucumbers.
okay.
There go the cookouts in your backyard this summer. Look down.
That's
Boy,
small. It's small. I'm gonna put it over there by my blueberry trees. It'll be fine.
okay.
make sure you get a cute little hat, some gloves.
Uh-huh.
Some
Little
gloves.
gloves.
And I told
Your
Donnell,
little
I said,
apron.
I told Donnell, I don't know what I'm thinking about. Cause listen, I'm scared of everything. Cause I'm gonna be making him go over there with me. Cause as soon as I see something that ain't right, I'm gonna be running.
Well,
Yeah,
your
the
garden
worms and all
ain't
this
gonna
other
prosper.
stuff. So it's Donnell that's gonna be doing
Doing
this. That's what it is. It's
I
Donnell.
don't know. My neighbor has a humongous garden. So I said, oh, I can get him to help me out. As far as like telling me what I need to do.
Right.
So
keep us
before he
covered.
was saying I couldn't do it because, or I shouldn't do it because we had pecan trees. And so he was saying
Hmm.
the pecan trees was taking too many nutrients from the soil, so a garden wouldn't
Oh.
be well. But we cut two of them down, so
Talk about country
should
living.
be good. But I'm gonna try my hand at it. We gonna see how.
Oh, talk about country living.
We gonna see.
Okay.
Try it on and see how it fits.
Mm.
Okay.
Go ahead. See, your granddaddy would be so proud.
Y'all gonna come over here and pick your own stuff.
Mm-mm.
Cucumbers. Okay.
How much you
Okay.
gonna charge him?
Nothing.
That's the first.
Nothing.
You that's the first.
Nothing. You pick your own stuff.
But like, I got $2. Where can I get? I need
Listen,
one cucumber, one
no,
tomato.
somebody around the corner do the same thing. During harvest time in the summer, they'll have a cooler out there on the side and a little basket. They say you can put whatever you want in it. They take donations, but otherwise, they
Oh,
just
that's
put all
Oh,
their
that's
extra. They
nice.
put all their extra in the cooler for you to take it.
country.
Okay, that's nice. So it
She
just
act like
won't go
I
to
really live
waste.
in the country though.
You kind of do.
No,
Close
I
to.
do not.
Yeah, you do. You always said you wanted to live in the country, though. You remember that?
I did say that when we used to ride up and down 460. I used to be
I
like, I
want to
want to live
live
out
in the
here.
country. I'm
And
I
like,
then
did.
Tawana's like, now you're there.
Listen, Norfolk was a lot, honey.
All right, Chick thought. Okay, we have a few minutes left. So Chick
Mm.
thought, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Dr. Seuss.
Not Dr. Seuss. Come on, Dr. Seuss spitting knowledge.
I ain't never heard that from Dr. Seuss, so I don't know. They said
No.
Dr. Seuss, but I'm like,
But I've heard that before, but I didn't know it was Dr. Seuss.
yeah, they said Dr. Seuss. I was like, okay,
It's good
mm,
though.
I think it is.
go ahead, Dr. Seuss.
All right, look, you ain't never heard that no Dr. Seuss stuff like that either, have you?
Girl, my favorite all-time book from Dr. Seuss is Are You My Mother? I can remember that book. You remember
Are you
that
my
book?
Really?
mother?
Are You My Mother, girl, from Dr. Seuss?
I don't
Girl,
remember
no.
that.
Oh my
Never heard
God.
of that book.
One of the best books on earth.
Green
No.
eggs and ham.
Are You My
That's
Mother?
it. Now
Look
she
at
gonna make me look it up. Hold on.
Right?
that little bird.
Are you
Oh,
my mother?
oh, I love that book. My mama
Oh,
used to like,
show is,
oh.
honey. Yes, it is,
Mhm.
honey. I'm
My
gonna
little
start
bird
getting
card
ready.
gonna say, Are you my mother? I'm checking that out. I'm returning. I'm finna check it out again. Are you my mother?
Oh, the bird thought the dog was.
The bird didn't know who his mama was. Girl, I love
Oh,
Oh,
you, my mother.
I never heard of that book.
It's a
neither
good
had I.
story. It is a good, a classic.
Well,
Oh,
unfortunately, we have to end right now. But before we go, thank you for listening to us on Chick Chatter. You can find us on Instagram and YouTube. Subscribe. Please comment, because we would love to hear your thoughts on our topics, on how you think we're doing. Just say what you want to say. Thank you.
chick chatter.